Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel today. Today we're continuing another, I guess, series, if you will, that I've been doing on my channel. And that's just playing through a bunch of game shows online to try to prove if I'm smart or not. It's been a while since we've done the last one. I've done some Jeopardy ones. I've done some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Tons of different variety. So if you haven't seen any of those videos, you should go back and watch those ones before you watch this. It won't really have any spoiler effect or anything. It would just really help me out if you could go watch those. So I'd appreciate it. Please go watch them. But either way, I couldn't really find like an official Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader quiz. So unfortunately, we got to go back to the website that I would consider my nemesis at this point, BuzzFeed. And we're going to do a BuzzFeed quiz. I've looked through it a little bit, not like too in depth, but I've just looked at a few of the questions and I've been like, okay, doesn't seem like a usual BuzzFeed quiz where it's like some outrageous like plot thing at the end. It just seems like a pretty straight up quiz where it's asking a question that you might hear on the TV show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader. So I'm fine with taking this one. It seems pretty legit. I didn't go all the way through any of the questions, so I don't know any of the answers. I don't know. Maybe it does get crazy at the end, but from my knowledge, it's pretty fine. But we're gonna go through and take this today and see if I'm at least smarter than a fifth grader. I would consider myself a decently smart person, and I would hope that at the very least I'm smarter than a fifth grader. But you know, we've seen the show before. Everybody's seen the show. Sometimes you think you're smarter than a fifth grader, and maybe you're not. The way that they ask these questions, it's questions that you probably have forgotten about long ago because they're not really relevant to anything in your life as an adult. So maybe I'm smarter than a fifth grader, maybe I'm not. I guess there's only one way to find out. So let's just jump into it here. We'll get it started. No more stalling. This all is just a bunch of blah blah blah. Here's where the quiz starts. Okay, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Let's jump into it. If a car is traveling at 40 miles per hour, how long will it take to go 190 miles? So we do 190 divided by 40 is 160. It's 4 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, 4 hours, 45 minutes. Easy, okay. Just simple math. I just need to take a second, work through it. Not too hard. True or false? The following picture is of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, listen, if you're gonna do a dinosaur question like this, don't ask me if it's a T-Rex. Everybody knows this isn't a T-Rex. We all know what a T-Rex looks like. If you're gonna do it, ask for a harder dinosaur. Although I guess it is first grade animal science, fourth grade math. I should look through the category too as well, so I know how hard the questions are. So this one's first grade English. How many nouns are in the following sentence? The rabbit ran to the cafeteria and ate a big salad. So rabbit, cafeteria, salad. That's 3. Easy. I know my nouns. I can speak English at a relatively good rate. Listen, English is a hard language, so I'm not perfect at it. And I also have dyslexia and I'm pretty stupid. So I'm not perfect when I speak English, but you know what? I can speak it at least at a first grade level. Don't insult me that. Next one is third grade measurements. What unit of measurement is abbreviated OZ? Look, that's an easy one. That's an ounce. Don't ask me how I know that. Listen, I live in Colorado, all right? We have legalized marijuana here. If you don't know the measurement of an ounce, even if you don't smoke weed, there's something wrong with you. Like you're sleeping under a rock. We know our measurements in ounces here in Colorado, at least. I'll say that much. Second grade health. Okay, health might be a more difficult one. Let's see. True or false? The human shoulder is a ball and socket joint. Is it? Oh no, this is a little bit harder. I was never too great at health, if I'm gonna be real. I'm feeling my shoulder right now and I'm thinking, is this a ball and socket? I think it is, right? Because you can go, it's not like your elbow where you can't go past a certain angle, because it can go every angle. So it's gotta be true. It's gotta be a ball and socket. See, I just have to think about it. That's all there is to it. Next up, third grade life science. Okay, we're getting harder and harder. Which one of these is a mammal? A seahorse, a sea lion, or a sea urchin? I think it's a seahorse because they get pregnant and then they spurt out like thousands of children at one time. I don't know if a sea lion is. I think sea lions lay eggs, don't they? Do they? Oh no, this is tough. Sea urchins definitely aren't. I'm gonna go seahorse. I might get this wrong though. Oh, it's sea lion. See, I just don't know enough about sea lion. I think that's the issue. I don't know what sea lions do. Do they get pregnant and have a kid, or do they lay eggs? I don't know. Never thought about it. I don't think about sea lions in my free time. I don't even really think about sea horses either. I just have seen those videos where they spit out thousands of children at one time. But then again, I guess that would make you not a mammal now that I'm thinking about it. You know, let's just move on. Don't look, everyone's allowed to miss one. In this show you have like 3 or 4 lifelines or something like that. So that was just one of mine. I'm allowed to miss like 3 because in the normal show you have a kid next to you and you can do the thing where you're like, I'm gonna peek at their answer, and I can't do that in this. So I'm giving myself a couple of discount questions. Next up though, second grade world geography. I'm pretty good at geography, I would like to think. So Let's see. Which continent is the least populated? Oh, well, that one's just an easy one. You don't even have to be good at geography. That's just Antarctica. Nobody lives there. Well, I guess there's like some people that live there. Like there's like the scientific researchers that go there for a couple months and like stay there. But like that's pretty much it. There's not people there. Asia's like super densely populated. Australia is pretty populated. Europe is more populated than Australia, but Antarctica's got like max 100 people on it at a time, so that's easy. Next up, 4th grade social studies. Okay, I think this is the highest grade question we've had so far. I might be wrong though. But since the late 1930s, what calendar date has been designated for the inauguration of a United States president? This is especially relevant right now because we're in an election year technically right now. We just I was gonna say crowned a new president, but it's not like Britain. We don't like crown a king or queen. We just elected. That's the word I was looking for. We just elected a new president. So everybody, at least this year, should know that they don't get inducted in until January 20th. I know that because I have studied a little bit of politics in my time through high school and college. So I know enough to know it's the 20th. Next up, 5th grade astronomy. Okay, 5th grade questions. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. In the initials of the federal agency known as NASA, what does the first A stand for? I believe it's association, isn't it? No. It's aeronautics. It's National Aeronautics and Space Administration, isn't it? That's what NASA stands for, I'm pretty sure. Or is it National Association of Space Administration? No. Don't second guess myself. Yep, don't second guess yourself. That's got to be the rule. Don't second guess. It's aeronautic. Easy. I knew the answer. Don't second guess myself. I could have gotten that wrong if I kept second guessing myself, but I believed in myself. That's what you need to do in these quizzes, on these game shows. You need to believe in yourself. Know that I know the answer. 5th grade history. History has never been my greatest subject ever. I enjoy history, but I don't have the best memory of all time, so I find history hard to memorize. But 5th grade level history I should be able to get. What revolutionary leader wrote the influential Common Sense? Who was it? Was it Thomas Paine? I'm pretty sure it's Thomas Paine. I don't know why, but I think that's the only reason I would know his name. I know it wasn't Abe Lincoln or John Locke. I know that, but I don't know if it was one. I think yep. See, I just have to believe in myself. I was gonna second guess myself again. I was gonna do it again, but I'm better than that. Okay, next up, 5th grade astronomy. I love astronomy. I didn't mention this earlier, but astronomy is like one of my favorite subjects out there. I love astronomy. I think it's so interesting, and space is very interesting, although very, very scary. Maybe I'll do it. There's a certain video that I've seen about it that puts everything into perspective. Maybe I'll react to that on a different day, because space is a scary fucking place, man. Let me tell you. Anyways, though, 5th grade astronomy. What was the name of the first satellite pulled into orbit by the U.S.? Oh no. I have no. Is it Explorer sounds it could be right. So Apollo was the rocket, right? So it can't be Apollo. I know Apollo is like the rocket series. Mercury doesn't really make sense. Do we even have a satellite named Mercury? There's already a planet. I feel like that wouldn't make. Titan also doesn't really make two. I think it's Explorer. Okay. See, that one I actually really didn't know, if I'm gonna be honest, but I just kind of narrowed it down because I know it can't be Apollo. Those are the rockets, and then these two just didn't sound as right as Explorer did. It would be very U.S. of us to name the first satellite we launched Explorer, because we're not that creative with our name. Either way, though, 4th grade history. Bonus question number 1: what ancient civilization built the Machu Picchu complex in Peru? Oh, was it I want to say it's the Mayans, but I could be wrong. Who built Machu Picchu? Think. Where is Machu Picchu? It's either the Mayas or the Incas. I know it's not the Aztecs. They built other stuff. And I know it's not the Zapos, because I know it's one of the big three, which the big three are Mayas, Incas, and Aztecs. So it's got to be either Mayas or Incas. My initial gut was Mayas, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I think that's what I always say it is, but I'm pretty sure they didn't do Machu Picchu. They did the other big one. I'm going to go Incas, actually. Wow. I'll be honest. Probably shouldn't have got that one right. 5th grade science, another hard one. Okay. What species can live in both water and land? That's amphibians, is it not? I'm just going with it. I know that's right. It's amphibian. You know what? That's pretty damn good. You scored better than 100% of quiz takers. You are smarter than a 5th grader, and Jeff Foxworthy is proud. You know what? That's my life. That's my lifelong achievement right there. That's the biggest thing I've ever done. There's nothing that's gonna be better than that. Jeff Foxworthy clapping at me and being proud of me. That's my number 1 now. Nothing can beat that. I got 12 out of 13 correct. I don't know. Their grading thing seems a little off because they said I scored better than 100% of quiz takers. That means I've done the best of anybody ever. That wouldn't really make sense because I also missed a question, and there's no shot that somebody didn't cheat on it, right? Doesn't really make sense to me, but you know what? 12 out of 13 is pretty damn good. It's like I said earlier, I didn't have the actual like students next to me where I get that little lifeline that they have in the show, so I'm considering I got 13 out of 13 because in the actual show, no shot I missed that question if there's a kid next to me. I'm peeking at his paper, I'm getting that question right. So you know what? I'm considering this 100% success. This is the first quiz I've taken ever on the not on BuzzFeed, on my game show series that I've gotten 100% on or that I've won. I am very happy right now. I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon. I'm so happy about this. This finally proves it to me. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot at all. I'm actually quite smart. In fact, smarter than a 5th grader. Either way though, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you did like it, leave a like down below. Comment down below what other game shows you want to see me try or which one you want to see me do next, anything like that. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for when I post more videos just like this. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later. I'm going to continue on this series, so if you want to see me take more game show quizzes, that's how you will see them. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later, and it really helps me out, so I'd appreciate that, guys. Either way though, I thank you and I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.